Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. This weekend we're going to get into top 5 mom movies that I love, handpicked myself, watched it, got a groove of it, and I can give you my best critique on these top 5 movies, new and old. So we're going to mix it up, okay? Stay tuned.
Rolling in the club deep, we on some gang shit. I'm a little better, yeah, and I'm from Franklin. Lituation everywhere, fuck what you thinking.
I got real comfortable for this video. Come on, girls, we're pillow talking. Number 5 on my list would have to be Life of the Party with Melissa McCartney. Oh my goodness. Girl, when I say, you know what, we just gonna pay a little piece of my favorite part of the movie, and then I'm gonna get into my review. Let's go.
The way I work it, then I've been in over, show him shots. All these hoes around here sitting on their ass shots. Think you better hit it like the way he rock his fitted when he's round. Don't make me throw it down. Don't make me throw it down. Back down.
The whole movie basically had me cracking up. First of all, it highlights a stage in your life, in your womanhood, and your motherhood, when you feel like you have raised your kids and they've been the best them. And when is it going to be your time to be the best you? Because you were so eager to be a mom that you didn't really get to enjoy maybe things like college because you had kids young. And this movie just basically highlights around that stage in her life, and it's hilarious to see all the scenes you go through and actually them incorporating college life but with being an older woman was just hilarious. Very well thought out. I would give it a 4 out of 5 just because I felt like some parts were a little draggy, but other than that, it was really, really funny, and that was 4.5 out of 5. On my list would definitely have to be Stepmom, features Julia Roberts and Susan Sarandon. I hope I said her last name right. I believe so, but that's my go-to. I love her. Like, both of them are really great actors. Here is a snippet of my favorite clip in the movie that really was just like, I love this movie forever. It will be etched in my heart.
As for your pitiful knowledge of what a woman really wants, I'm not wasting my time on some pathetic loser who doesn't even know what snowblowing is.
Loser! Good one.
Oh, and the guy I see is in high school, and it has to be said that every time we talk about you, he laughs his ass off.
You're right.
You don't believe me? He's standing right over there.
No way.
Well, believe it.
Hi.
So the reason I picked this movie is because it's a classic. Julia Roberts did her thing, and I just loved it. I love the fact that it highlights how it feels being a stepmom to older kids that's already raised, that's had their mom, and their mom is in a situation where, she may not be there in the near future. So now it's showing you how to transition into from being a stepmom to now playing a mom role, even though these kids aren't yours. So I enjoyed that movie a lot. It's one of my favorites, and that's why it made number 4 on the list. I would give it a 5 out of 5, just because anything that makes me cry is moving to me. That's art. That is art. I love it. Okay, number 3 on my list, definitely. I would like to thank my coworker, Rebecca, for putting me on to this movie. Loved it. But definitely would have to be What to Expect When You're Expecting. Oh my God. You got J-Lo, you got Cameron Diaz, you got Ann Kendrick, Elizabeth Banks, you got Brooklyn Decker, you got everybody up in the scene of my favorite clip of the movie.
Janice, sweetie. What? I need my speech. Give me my speech. It's in my pocket. Sorry, it's just a Oh, okay.
Hi there. Oh, what's this liquid on my butt?
No, don't. All right, thank you.
Maybe I just, peed myself because I'm pregnant.
No.
Huh.
No?
Yeah, and that's why I go to the breast choice for all my pregnancy needs.
Thank you, Janice.
Okay, over to Wendy.
Yep.
Tell them about your glow.
Thank you, Janice.
So the reason I picked this movie as number 3 on my list is because I love how the movie just highlights different aspects of relationships, period. Not just marriage or, boyfriend and girlfriend, but, hookups and stuff that was supposed to be behind the scenes, but it's out, and the fact that it's out and you're a celebrity makes it a little bit, So it just highlights all different aspects of relationships, period. And I actually enjoyed watching the entire thing. Like, the entire thing was funny. My favorite character that would describe my pregnancy right now would have to be Brooklyn Decker. She and her husband, are hilarious together. And it's one part in the movie where she's going to the party and, she passes gas and she's like, that was the baby. I am famous for that. I blame everything on the baby. Let me go get a snack, the baby's hungry. Those 2 plates because I ate one for me and the baby, and that's how it went down. Okay, like I said, you have to go see it for yourself, but this made number 3 on my list, and if I had to give it, I'd give it a 4 out of 5, because some parts were kind of predictable and then some parts weren't, and I like unpredictable type of movies, so I would give it a 4 out of 5, but it was really good though. Number 2 on this list would definitely have to go to Bad Moms. Like, that is, it was cutting close to number 1, but then I got a new favorite, so kind of like slid into number 2. Kind of think that's how that happened. But had this movie that is number 1 had not come out, Bad Moms would have been number 1. I don't know who would have fell in number 2. It features Mila Kunis. I hope that's how you pronounce her last name. I see her. That's Ashton Kutcher's wife, isn't it? I'm kind of right. I feel like I'm 95% right. But Mila Kucher, if she is that how you pronounce his name? It features Mila Kunis, it features Christian Bale, it features Catherine Hahn. I think that's how you pronounce her last name. Look, I'm not good with the names, but I know their faces, and when I see their faces, I say, hey, like Mila Kunis, oh my God, she played on Black Swan and that 70s show. Is she the voice of Meg? I'm that kind of person when it comes to celebrities. I would probably call you by your actress name of a movie that I like Law and Order, for instance. If I seen Olivia Benson in person, I'm calling her Olivia Benson. I know her name, kind of, but she's Olivia Benson. like this movie, and here is a scene from my favorite clip.
I like to start by saying that every marriage is savable. You just need two people who are willing to work at it, okay? Mike, Amy, I want you to look at each other and say 3 things that you like about each other. Mike.
Can I go second?
Okay, yeah, sure. Amy?
Okay, Mike, I like that you gave me my children. I like that you pick them up from school sometimes. It's actually really helpful. And I like that you came to therapy today.
Okay, Mike, your turn.
Okay. I like your spaghetti. And you make pretty good calzone. Was that 3?
That was like 1 and then 1A.
Now, guys, this movie was my favorite movie because it let you be free. Like, every now and again, you're not always gonna get it right, honey. You just gonna be on some days like, oh, you failed, get out. Don't cry, dust it off. You should go in there and get you a popsicle. You know, some days you're just gonna be like that. You're not always gonna want to be Captain Mom, and it's not bad to be a mom that isn't perfect. And that's basically what this movie highlights to me. And it's funny. If I had to give it a rating, I would definitely give it. It was so unpredictable, so comical. I would give it a 5 out of 5. I would give it a 5 out of 5. And last but not least, we have Drumroll Please. Dang, didn't she quit? I'll put her on Drumroll Please. Otherhood. I love that freaking movie. I seen it on Netflix and I probably watched it twice. Like, it is some explodingly terrific acting in there. They have some major hitters in the movie for me. Like, major hitters are some of my favorite actresses or actors in the movie. And Angela Bassett just so happens to be in like my top 10, top 5, top 3 favorite actresses that I personally enjoy their movies. So I would watch anything that it features Angela Bassett, Felicity Huffman, and Patricia Arquette. I hope I get that right. You know, it's somebody named every time that I always get wrong. But it's fine. No, it's not. Because you know what, yes it is. Because when I blow up, people are going to get my name wrong all the time. Do you know what my real name is? We'll talk about that in another episode. But trust and believe when you see it, you probably will. And here is a scene from my favorite clip.
We can do it how we like. Bang, bang, young, drunk, cheap thrills, big love. Do what makes us feel alive. Everybody now here we go. Oh, oh, hey. Everybody now here we go. Oh, oh. Like a supersonic, love the way we're coming through. And we're shooting for the sky, living young and running wild. That's just us. Sky. Hey, hey, hey. Live wire sparks fly, light the fuse, electrified. We can do it how we like. Everybody now here we go. Oh, oh. Everybody now here we go. Oh, oh.
This movie was really good because it highlights a time in motherhood where now you're old and your kids are out, especially your sons. With me having a boy, this was really hitting home for me. Like, once your son is all grown, daughters are nurturing. I've asked women, actually, after I've seen this movie, I've asked women with sons And some of them had daughters, and I asked them who was more nurturing to you as a child. And even, you know, my coworkers there, my cousins, they were all like my daughters. They still care, they still call me, and blah, blah, blah. And those who have sons are just like, yeah, my sons, they want to do their own thing. They want to be grown. They want to have their own apartment. And that, in this movie highlights a time in your life where your sons are going to be grown and they're gonna live life and they're gonna forget things, maybe like Mother's Day, Christmas, Kwanzaa, you know, things like that. You just don't even get a call for your birthday, something. That movie was really great. I enjoyed it. And I would definitely give it a 5 out of 5 because it's me looking forward to 40 plus. Looking that great. 50, 60. You know, I'm looking forward to my golden years. But not if my child don't pay me no mind. But even if you ain't paying me no mind, no mama out there doing a thing. All right now. And I will see you guys actually tomorrow with another episode. We're gonna keep it a surprise though. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and hit me in the comment section. Tell me what you want to see on my channel. Ooh, you know what? Let me even figure out what I got. You know, there's a little taste with tomorrow episode. Might be like, all right, I'm out of here.